Hello and welcome one and all to The Space Between, a show with a mission and vision deeply dedicated to what it means to be self-educated, self-sufficient, self-created, and self-made in a world where you have been taught to believe there is one way, one truth, one size fits all. When in reality, all there exists is a world of diversity in an ever constant changing universe. And every single one of you listening has the power within you to learn, grow, expand, and become anything you want to be with enough hunger, passion, curiosity, imagination, persistence, and creativity. And to bring anything out of the mind and into life, it begins and ends with energy. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up and dance with me. Come on, just start by simply moving your feet up and down, up and down. Oh yeah, or speed it up, but up and down, up and down. There you go, you've got it now. Now come on, just dance, just have some fun. Don't worry about what I'm doing, just do whatever you want to do, have some fun, and eventually you'll find your way inside the beat, all right? Come on. Ha! 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 Feels so good when you lift your body, when you lift your body into that beautiful state. I guarantee. Now come on, let's just step in place. Shake it all out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh, hear that beat? So good. Now I want you to push away all your problems, all the challenges, all your disappointments. Just push them out of the way, okay? And then bring in that good energy. Slide, like sliding, like to the left, to the right. Just slide and bring it in. Feel that good energy. There you go. There you go. Now, brush off all that negativity. There's so much negativity every day all around us. Just brush it off. Here you go. Shake it out. There you go. Now just have some fun. Right here, right now, this is all we have. The future isn't guaranteed, the past is over, so we might as well have some fun. Whoa! Come on! Woo! Woo! There we go. Now you're up. That felt so good, didn't it? But we are not finished moving our body yet. We are going to do another exercise. And the exercise is, I'm going to give you 3 different phrases. We're going to do one right after the other. And you're going to get to kind of experience what it's like to get these thoughts and these emotions out of your body, okay? So here's the first one. Hey, you fear, there's no place for you here. So I want you to point on, hey, you fear. So use your finger, point at that fear, whatever that fear is for you, and say, there's no place for you here, okay? So, hey, you fear, there's no place for you here. All right, now do it with me. We'll do it 3 times. Hey, you fear, there's no place for you here. Hey, you fear, there's no place for you here. One more time. Hey, you fear, there's no place for you here. Awesome. Second one. Hey, you bully, you've got nothing on me. And again, I want you to point. So, hey, you bully, you've got nothing on me. And shrug your shoulders. Kind of give yourself a little stank face and move your head, saying, I don't think so. Okay? So, hey, you bully, you've got nothing on me. Do it again. Hey, you bully, you've got nothing on me. There you go. Hey, you bully, you've got nothing on me. There you go. Awesome. All right, third one. This one is going to be a little bit different. We're going to talk to our dreams. Hey, you dream, you and me are a team. And have your hands open, okay? So, hey, you dream, you and me are a team. And kind of sway back and forth, rock like that, okay? All right, let's do it. So, hey, you dream, you and me are a team. All right, let's do it again. Hey, you dream, you and me are a team. All right, one more. Hey, you dream, You and me are a team, and really feel that dream coming into your body. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's move on. Give yourself a round of applause, all you beautiful human beings. That was awesome, because together we all just raised our energy so much that it just burst right out of the screen. I hope that felt as good for all of you as it did for me. And now that I have woken up your body and lifted your spirit into a beautiful state, I want to share a little story from my life with all of you, using my love of poetry, rhyme, and rhythm, setting the stage for us getting to know one another. Since I was a boy, I saw the world around me just a little bit differently. Instead of looking directly at what was in front of me, I looked deeper into something that couldn't be seen, that was waiting there to be uncovered, like I was discovering a fantastic and wonderful mystery. And for any of you out there who also see the world through this kind of filter or lens that leaves you with many more questions instead of answers, then like me, you could be a poet, a writer, a prophet, a singer, a composer, an actor, a director, a teacher, or a mesmerizing dancer. But most important, remember, there is no one in the world like you, which is what makes you so absolutely special, unique, and simply one of a kind. I also happen to have a learning disability that created many challenges, disappointments, and sadnesses in my life. But I also realized it was up to me to decide whether it would be my superpower or my kryptonite. And then one day, something inside of me that was dying to come out that I didn't even know was there was given an opportunity to come to life. There was a contest at my school for Environmental Week. We were told we had to write a poem about a tree. And as you can imagine, I didn't think I was good at writing, but I told myself I was gonna give it all I had. And guess what? I won! My poem was picked, and I got some fun little prizes, and I got invited to read my poem out loud at a fancy party, and my parents were so proud of me. The reason I tell you this is because this story ties into what we are going to do next. I'm going to give you a few minutes to ignite your imagination and creativity. And in this time, I want you to think about a leaf. And instead of asking you to describe what it looks like, I want you to look deeply into a leaf outside your window of any shape, color, or size, or one that you happen to see in your mind. Think about these two questions. How does a leaf know the exact moment to let go of its branch and float slowly down to the ground? Or if a leaf had feelings or was able to think like you and me, what could your leaf be thinking or feeling when it decides to finally give into winter and let go? And of these two options, pick the one that you find yourself deeply interested in and more curious about. You can make a list of all possibilities, write a little story, write a little poem, or pretend you are speaking on behalf of your leaf and you are writing a letter to all the other leaves in the trees. Let your imagination, curiosity, and creativity go wild. And while you're using your imagination to come up with your creations, I won't be timing you like in a classroom where you have to take quizzes and tests. Just enjoy the ride of your imagination. And whenever you happen to finish this little creativity exercise, whether that's an hour from now, tomorrow, the day after that, just write your answer in the comment section below. And for every one of you who does this, I will give $1 to a wonderful charity. So if 100 people respond, it means we can help a lot of people. And then you can see how your imagination, creativity, curiosity, passion can make a difference in someone else's life, which is a superpower you have right there inside of you. For you see, one person can change the world, and that person just might happen to be every single one of you. And while you're working on this, I'm going to accompany you on my piano with some music I created for this very moment, while I too ponder this question. And with that, let's dive right in. I will see you all back here in a few minutes, and then we're going to do another super fun exercise, this time using both your body and your mind. Welcome back, all you beautiful people. I hope you enjoyed letting your imagination, curiosity, and creativity take you over like flipping upside down on a fantastic and crazy roller coaster. Now it's time for us to use our body and mind so we can feel oh so good inside by doing some wonderful incantations. But first, let me give you a quick explanation between incantations and affirmations. The difference between affirmations and incantations is really quite simple. Affirmations stay up here in your mind, and incantations get into your body and into your emotions. So if you're sitting there and you're saying, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I am enough, I am enough, those are affirmations. But if you do something like this where you say, I am self-created, all of a sudden that statement becomes much more visceral and alive because it's in your body and you feel it. And if there are little weeds wrapped around your dreams in your mind that need to be plucked and pruned, that are unkind to you, the good news is when you add both your mind, body, and feelings to the equation, then a whole new you can take shape. And those mean and nasty voices can take a one-way vacation, which is fine because they're not welcome. Okay, now that we know the difference between incantations and affirmations, I would love to teach you a couple incantation exercises. All right, let's jump into our first incantation. It's gonna go like this, okay? I want you to go, I am, that's with your right hand, I am self with your left hand. I am self-created. And imagine that you are a plant coming out of the ground, okay? So, I am self-created. Got it? Okay, let's do it together. Ready? Here we go. I am self-created. Do it again. I am self-created. One more time. I am self-created. Awesome. All right, let's do our second one. The second one is I am self-made. And we're going to do it like this. I am, just like before, self-made. So you're brushing your hands across sand in a circular movement like this. But you're also stepping with your left foot, so ha. So I am self-made. Okay? I am self-made. All right, cool. There we go. Let's do it together. Here we go. I am self-made. Awesome. I am self-made. There you go. I am self-made. Great. Last one, third one. So the last one is I am self-educated. Okay? This one's going to be a little different. We're going to move in this one. So we kind of have this experience of moving forward. And we're going to do this little motion where you do kind of an explosion. Here, so I'll show you what it's all about. So I am, again with the right, give me the right hand. I am hopping forward, boom, educated. All right, let me show you that again. I am educated. Add a little breath like I did if you want. All right, let me do it one more time for you. I am educated. Just imagine that, pow, an explosion coming out of your head, okay? Let's do it together. Here we go. I am educated. And we're gonna stay and we're gonna hop forward again. I am educated. One more time. I am educated. Awesome. Oh, that was so great. I love doing incantations because, like I explained earlier, affirmation stays here, incantation gets into your body and into your emotions, so that transformation will start to take shape so much easier once you get the body and the emotions involved. All right, let's move on. It has been an absolute pleasure serving you today. I am so grateful to each and every single one of you. If you enjoyed this experience, I invite you to come back next week for some more dancing, exploration, creativity, and coming together. I once was told by my mentor that I was an indie star. And for all of you out there who are forging and carving your own path, living life on your terms, or doing the best with what you have, you will find yourself independent from the pack. And so in my eyes, you are all indie stars. Quickly before we go, I want to close the show with a final message that over time I hope you will start to take in and learn to say along with me. But before I do, always remember that you can learn how to do anything, and don't let anyone else tell you any differently. For you and me are self-created, self-made, and all it takes to start is a little desire to grow, excel, and expand for something bigger and beyond yourself, which comes from a self-education. Here inside the space between, we believe that empathy, equality, and inclusion is the only way for us to move forward in our human evolution and come together and help one another and realize that we're actually all sisters and brothers, and that the space between you and me and what you seek to be is actually just invisible energy connecting everyone and everything you see. All right, everyone, that's our show for today. But before we go, let's dance it out one more time. Here we go. Woo! Come on. Ow! Ha! 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 When you intentionally and purposefully wake up your mind and body with some music and movement, then your soul and spirit are lifted into the space between, where what you can do or become has absolutely no limits. And remember, make sure to have some fun every single day. You owe it to yourself. All right, have a beautiful day, all you indie stars out there. Peace and love. Mwah. See ya. Dance it out. Come on.